Just ice here. We're into the 5th draw, and I'd like to welcome everybody here to the CCT World Curling Tour Baden Masters from Switzerland. This is draw 5. We're featuring a game from the A group, and it'll be Team Retornaz against Team Ulsrud from Norway. Sebastiano Armand, Simon Gonin, Joel Retornaz, Amos Ozaner, and the Ulsrud team in their usual lineup: Thomas Ulsrud, Torger Nergard, Christopher Sva, and Harvard Vat Pedersen at lead. The game is underway, and we have the Italians playing Red Rocks here on sheet 3. And Thomas Ulsrud's team, Norwegian team, Yellow Rocks, and they've got the hammer. My name is Armin Harder. I'd like to welcome you to this coverage of this game, Group A game. Ulsrud having won both his first games, a 4-3 victory against Dick Roos from Switzerland and a 9-2 romping of Van Dorp from the Netherlands. This is game 3 for them, and Retornaz, the Italian team, this is also their 3rd game. They're at 0-2, losing to Hess of Switzerland and Dick Roos of Switzerland, and both with the score of 2-5. So this should be a fairly open and shut case, I would think. Norwegians seem to be in fine form here for this game. Italians not yet found their scoring hand. We see it guard up and 2 Yellow Rocks that the Italians will try to remove. This is Baden Masters with 33,000 Swiss on the line. I believe that's around 43 Canadian, plus minus somewhere around there. 11,000 or about 14,000 Canadian on the line for first prize. 20 teams, 4 groups of 5. Good double there from the Italians. Round robin play within the groups, and top 2 move on to the quarterfinals. And some really good teams here this weekend. We have Edin, Dick Roos, Ulsrud, 3 favorites. And some really good teams. We just covered Schwaller against Kauster. Schwaller's also 2-0 in their group, so they're looking pretty strong. Quarterfinals will be tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, and we'll be showing those games as we see a hit and roll over from Christopher Sva. Center guard still up for the Italians, and they're sitting pretty much covered fully, and well, half covered. You see here. Good throw up another guard. The offensive, or as Joel Retornaz standing in the house. Veteran skip for the Italian side. Asking his second, Andrea Hilser, to play a hit and roll on that yellow Norwegian shot on the side of the house. That kind of sets up a double here for the Norwegians. Fairly routine double here. Shouldn't be too difficult. Christopher Sva throwing second rocks for this Norwegian team. There's one of the most, that doesn't, just rolls over, doesn't, gets too much of that rock. Comes off too flat an angle, doesn't get the back one. And once again, the Italians will try and hit and roll here. Joel Retornaz coming down to throw third rocks, skipping and throwing third rocks. Most experienced player on this Italian team. Doesn't quite get the roll, although there isn't much of a double here for the Norwegians.
Høyt 13-tall. Kanskje få frem 14, ikke noe mer. Der, Køhler.
And switching to offense here. Norwegians do have the hammer. Have an opportunity here maybe to get one in behind the guard in front of that red one. Get into a good position.
Ja, frys da. Det går med frysen det.
Torger Nergard. His team not needing a lot of introduction, been around for a long time, very successful. Ulsrud won this event in 2014. Last year's winner was Dick Cruz, and the year before was Edin in 2015. So all three of the past three winners are present. And I certainly wouldn't bet too much against any one of these three coming through at the end. I think they're pretty well top favorites to take this again. Joel Retornaz. And that draw from Torger came a little deep and behind the tee line, so this will allow Joel to try and come down and draw on top of it. Really needs to be there. This is looking pretty short. Looks like he's all over the guard. Not a very good shot. Needed to be there. Just let the Norwegians off the hook, make it easy for them. You'll probably see an in-turn draw now. Thomas will come down and throw another one into the forefoot. He'll try and stay in front of the tee line though. Nergard should have the draw weight coming from the other side though. Like I said, he would like to be a little bit shorter than his first one. He'd like to be in front of the tee line to avoid any draws from the Italian team.
Toeren er en tredjedel I 4 fot. Halv 4 fot holder. Nei, stoppa her. Ja, jeg tror det her holder på deg. Det var urørt da nesten. Det var hard også. Ja, du har gått for mer. Ja, nå har du... Nei, jeg tror det så ille. Jeg synes den forrige Eka bra. Jeg synes min glei ganske godt på den siden første. Ganske ikke noe hardere bra. Strøke linje. Linje bra. Ja, gå da. Sva inn hvis dere kan. Bytte hvis dere kan.
This is looking pretty short. I'd like to get it behind those red ones a little bit. Just way short.
Perché promuovere quella lì, sì, però magari la ciapa mal. No, siccome mi alzerei lì, giocare una promozione su quella lì. Puoi anche giocare normale volendo essere. Però questo è il problema normale, è che noi rollane questa sta qua.
Hardly a way to draw in there. The only chance, I believe, is through raising that red one on the left-hand side or opening it up.
Da questa no? Il problema è che quella lì non è dritta. Se metti che la... Se questa qua la promuove qua, per esempio, solo.
Italians would like to get into shot position. Don't have the last rock.
Ah, ok. Sì, vabbè. Ti piace più?
Maybe try raise that middle one back.
La climb va bene, piena.
Amos Mozana throwing fourth rocks. These two have been opponents over the last few years, now playing together. Trying to make one strong Italian team. He's 22 years old. Doesn't get the straight back raised, but he opens it up for another draw attempt by the Norwegians. Thomas not wasting a lot of time, putting the broom down. Just wants to get in there right where he tapped it, in front of the tee line. Torger came up quite a bit too short.
Gutter, det er en no-brainer. Hvis ikke vi gjør det, kommer han til å fryse.
Italians do have that little safety valve on the left in case they get too much trouble. They might be able to use that to get out of. But it's not going to be an easy shot. Norway trying to get one into the top of the 4 foot here and count 2. The Norwegians have the hammer.
Hva liker dere på fart, gutter? Gi meg en referanse. Ja, farta i sted er bakkant. La dere prøve å spille en bakkantfart. Er du enig, Håvard? Bakkant spiller i hvert fall 8-9 urørt av seg selv. Ok, greit. Ja. Han var videre enn meg, altså. Jeg skal tynnere, altså. Eller lenger inn. Ok, det som er 8-9 i sted. Greit. Prøve. Ingen aksjer i slittet. Linja er bra! Linja er bra! Sva inn!
Not a great shot. That's quite a bit too long. It sets up a double here. Italians can remove those 2 and possibly sit 3.
No, in teoria no, teoria. Ma che 8 più restanti con 3,
Trying to steal here would be a little risky. Just off the nose, remove both yellows and sit with 3 in the house and force the Norwegians to draw to the 4-foot for the point.
8 più. No, sì, la vedo piena. 3/4. Sì, sì. No, la nostra no. Si alza qua in 3/4, no, salta solo giallo.
Italians looking for a double here. Sounding close. Gets one, gets two, sits three. There you go. Italy with 3 counters. And Ulsrud. Here we see it again. Good sweeping, good calling, on, off. Just gets it right, good separation. And forces Thomas Ulsrud with his last rock here in the first end to throw to the 4-foot against 3 red rocks from Team Retornaz. Good start for the Italians. And tough shot first end to have to draw against 3. Sweepers have been working it right out of his hands. Oh, this is coming up really short. And a steal of 3 for Team Retornaz. Surprising start here at the Baden Masters first end. Team Retornaz from Italy stealing 3 and taking a 3-0 lead early in the game. Live from Baden, Switzerland.
Den er bare panda, er du gæren, men jeg tenkte på de før der.
And we're off with start end number 2. Here from the Baden Masters, CCT World Curling Tour coverage all weekend long. Showing you 8 games in total. On YouTube, Curling Champions Tour. And the Norwegians start off in a bit of a hole with a 3, giving up 3 in the first. We need to get those back again, but lots of game to play. 7 ends, 8 end games. Routine team here, certainly won't panic. Very routine. Score 2, get back in the game. That's the plan for this end. Throw up a corner guard. That curled a little too much, it's a little too far out. I'd rather have a little bit closer to the middle, I would think.
jævlig på slutten.
Italians will try and throw another one into the top of the forefoot, top 8. Certainly don't want to go behind the tee line.
Sicura 3. Aspetta allora. Tira dentro. Dentro. Tira dentro.
That's a pretty good looking shot. Ulsrud throwing up a corner guard on the other side now. Correction. Yes, that's what he's doing.
Torgeir nærmest! Prøv å få ham på linje. Ligger bra. Ligger bra. Bra.
And that's coming over quite a far away too, covering the 12 foot.
Da stjal jeg til og med redis. Kanskje jeg fikk lidis.
Vergero guardiare. 3.
Tempting to play a guard, might be a little dangerous. 3-point lead.
Rama era qua. Linea buona. Aspetta allora, aspetta. 2 più 3. Sola. Pronti? Pronto? Sì, ragione. Ok.
Hår høyt! Rulle hit! Jeg tror det vi må åpne opp litt. Vi har 2 cornere. Pass med, bli med skyteren. Enten ellers dørskjappe som dobler eller hår høyt. For den der kan alt gå.
So Ulsrud indicating he'd like to run that red one back onto the one in the red one that's in the top of the 8 foot, the white area, and keep his shooter in play, just roll to the right. Like to keep a guard in place. So Christopher Swa being asked to do 2 things here. Clean out those red ones. And keep his own rock in play so he can keep it straight. Well, pretty well does that. Keeps his own corner guard. Rolls that red one over to the side and the other one behind the tee line. Pretty good shot. Changes the positioning for sure. And Italians now will be desperately trying to protect that one in the forefoot, although it is behind the tee line.
Bueno, 4-1. Vela su, vela su. Vela su. Linea buona, Amos, linea buona. 4-2. 4-2. Linea buona. 4-2.
Don't want to be too deep in the house here. Yeah, we've set up a double.
En gang, eller slappe. Godt slappe. Slappe og gjøre dobbelt. Kan ikke bare dra.
Ulsrud's thinking he might be able to just ignore these for now and get them later. They're very close together. They're fairly easily doubled out. He'd like to get a shot into in behind those guards, get a rock into 3rd position, and set it up for a deuce later on. The problem is to get a double here, his own rock will be left open. Not a chance of rolling anywhere behind cover if he makes the double. the roll the other way. Just takes one out. And sitting pretty good there. Nicely covered, sitting second shot. So now the Italians have to be very careful here.
Al limite, puedo tocar quella lì roll ardente. Sì, non è male. Sette, va bene.
Nicely removed.
Tredjedel! Dommeren er jævlig tynn! Halvtreff for rulle oppå!
So Ulsrud's still in a pretty good position here, although there are 3 Italian rocks in the house. They're all to the side or sitting behind the tee line. Ulsrud does have the hammer, so he can build something up here, use those rocks, utilize them, get his own rocks and play in front of them. It only takes one mistake and you've got your 2 points. Didn't get the roll though. Would have liked to have rolled. Now the Italians will try and hit and stay out in front of that. Retornaz. Just like to hit this on the nose and pretty well stay there. Make sure it doesn't set up a double. Rolls over the side. Still in a good position. Ulsrud starting to run out of rocks here. An option of rolling to the left and behind the guard, making sure he's second shot, or rolling to the right in front of that red one that we see here. Torger Nergard. Lots of experience on this team. Gonna try and roll it out in front. Pretty good attempt.
Arrivare qua, che non vedesse in questo. Normale o controllo? Normale. Normale? Normale, pelo di roll verso di te. Non troppo per andare dietro le guardie perché sennò Esatto.
Let's get this just on the right-hand side of that red rock. Just off, maybe roll a little bit over to the right. Stay in play. Don't allow the Norwegians to freeze to the back one.
Whoa.
Or use the guards. They want to keep the play in the middle here, the Italians. Oh, that's not what he wants to do. He just threw it away. Big miss here by Mosaner. Needs to make contact there. He's in a really good position. Just letting the Norwegian team off the hook. You're really disappointed with that one. So, question for Ulsrud now is where is the best place to put the second shot? Obviously doesn't want to be too close to his one in the forefoot. Doesn't want to set up a double. Wants to get good separation on him. Just going to play the intern, the clockwise rotation around the guards on the right. Draw and line really important here. Good sweeping call. Try and get this rock into position. Make sure it's second shot. That means better than any of those red rocks that are sitting around the outside. Needs to curl. Now starting across the center line. It's a long way past the guards. It's a little bit long, that rock. Manages to hold up at the end, and there's still second shot. It's not quite what he wanted, but it should work for him. The Italians have an opportunity of doubling this out. Drive the yellow back onto the yellow to remove both of them without jamming. If he jams, that wouldn't be good. So Mosaner trying to make good on his last miss. Big shot here for him. Has a 3-0 lead and would certainly like to maintain that. Doesn't mind giving up one, but doesn't want to give up two if he doesn't have to. Certainly not an end that they've controlled pretty well. Gets one, just jams it straight. That's not what he wanted. And this will allow Ulsrud a fairly simple draw to the 8-foot to score his 2. So one bad miss here from the Italians in the first rock of the fourth player. It allows Norwegians an opportunity to get back in this game. Well played in from the Italians, just a simple miss. Thomas Ulsrud feels that he's got something underneath the rock. It's a very small running surface, about 5.5 millimeters wide underneath. And the player will feel if there's a little bit of grit stuck underneath. He'll feel that in his hand. That rock's about 18.5 kilos, 44 pounds around there. And as we can see, a very smooth running rock glide along that surface. Our players are backing up on the sweepers. That's never a good sign the sweepers back up on it. Again, Thomas a little bit long here. Just fortunate there. I think he hangs on with 2, but fortunate to run into his own rock. Torger kind of smirking.
Jaså, så det var gjennomfart, så
So,
roller etter det.
fortune certainly on the Norwegian side in this end. One bad miss by Mozaner. Score of 2 for the Norwegians. And back in the game, and the score is now 3-2 after 2 ends of play for Retornaz.
Col gioco che abbiamo fatto, noi gesteva che ci passa, l'importante è non ciapparne 3. Infatti, infatti è quello che dico, ne abbiamo presi 2 come avevamo messo giù la mano, quindi siamo sopra di 1 con l'ultima.
Greit. Vi må fremdeles spille litt. Nøye, bare prøv å lære oss det, da. Fin linje. Ja, plass. Linja er bra. Slå inn. Kan ikke på den her, tror jeg. Slå hvis du kan. 15-3.
So back with third end action here at the Baden Masters in Switzerland. About 25 minutes west of Zurich. Really close to the international airport too. Good place to get into. This ice has been in here since June. A lot of the Swiss teams, top Swiss teams, have been practicing here all season or all summer. So some of them probably have a bit of an advantage on some of these other teams that are just started training again after a summer break. And it looks like a weight problem here for both teams. Another long rock. And the Italian lead.
Til linje. Køle. 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 Bite senter. Trenger ikke køle. Trenger ikke køle.
Flat Pedersen trying to draw behind that center guard, but it's over curling, coming up short. Certainly good position to steal. Italians not being able to remove those guards yet, so they'll opt to draw behind.
Tira, slarga.
Another mistake. Come up short.
Så det her er ikke noe bra. Da er den der. Prøve det likevel.
Ja, det må nok litt utenfor.
Fin linje. Bra fart. 7, 6, 5. Fin linje. Plass. Vi har plass, gutter. Gjerne vent litt. Om vi kan. Gjerne vent litt, og så gå på slutten der. Vent litt. Ja, gå nå. Hardt. Nå kuller den. Nå der. Hard.
is a better draw.
Volevo cavarlo o vedo
Partially
te?
covered.
Ah, aprire. Tira un po', andante.
Ja, gardinskjolden! Replassere! En!
Det er for lite is. Thomas, det er lite is, altså. Det er min auto.
Der!
Ja, det står på midt på senteret.
En! Du hadde den der! Jeg gir den der! Legger du bare innsiden. Blåsholdis! Jeg tror det er alt for mye. Okay.
Jeg liker det, jeg synes det er bra. Alle er happy.
Ja, fin linje. Bare rent. 2. Stoppe høyt. Avstand. 2. 2,5. 3. Ekis. Ja, 5. Torger inn. Torger inn. Hard! Torger! Hard! Hard, 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 hard! Harre! Harre! Fortsett, fortsett, fortsett!
Wanted to get past that guard, not set up a double.
Cioè voglio essere sicuro tutte e due, 8 più anche se ti va bene. Cosa preferisci?
Going in straight raise takeout. Can remove both those yellow rocks.
Non è malvagia,
And managed to do that. Good shooting. Still a center guard in play. That yellow rock in the middle. Ulsrud can still use that. Move that red one. Trying rolling him behind it doesn't do much for him. Those two are very close together. An easy double out. So he doesn't mind rolling a little further. Maybe get cover behind the red one on the right hand side. Christopher Sod sweeping it to keep it straight. Seems like it might be over curling. And manages to keep it in play. The Italians have the last rock. The problem rock for them is not the one that's sitting over on the left in the 12-foot. The problem rock is that yellow one that's in front of the house. They might want to remove that yellow one, maybe roll in behind their own. I don't think this is the option to play. That rock is not bothering there. They're going to make a play at it though.
No, non ce la facciamo tirare dentro.
To remove any yellow rock, I think it'd be removing that top yellow one instead of this one.
O se si gioca la promozione, secondo me boccia lì. Sì.
Retornaz does have the hammer. Playing third rocks and skipping.
Whoa. Whoa.
Occhio. Occhio.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. No rolling. No rolling.
It's the hit and the roll behind the tee line.
Okay.
Innan pil.
Han skal gå vanlig!
Det er inn som er naturlig.
Da tror jeg du ønsker rett på deg!
Indicating a little heavier takeout, a little faster. That'll keep it straighter. Should be able to navigate between those two rocks. Hit it on the nose. Remove that red one. If it gets any kind of roll action off it, he'll be behind the guard.
Helt vekk!
Hasn't touched it.
Ren! Japp! Japp!
It's through. It's a hit.
Ja, tøffe klager. Bra, Torger.
Una brutta roba.
That red one on the left-hand side and the yellow one on the right hand is actually good for the Italians. Problem rock for them is that one in the center.
Che giù.
And Ulsrud is very happy that it's there because it's actually a good rock for him.
Bel dépôt.
Retornaz is not going to try and draw around, curl around that red one and try and get one buried in behind it.
Vai, facciamo i test stessi. Noi ci andiamo appunto noi, non so. Se noi siamo lì... Sì, sì. Otto.
Wow. Oh, linea. Linea buona. Spazio ci vuoi. Spazio ci vuoi. Momo, tira giù. Tira giù. Abbiamo spazio. Tira giù adesso, Momo. Sempre tutte. Vai, Ramakati. Vai, vai. Tira giù, tira giù. Tira giù. Buona. Devi aspettare il mio limone.
Well played, nicely covered. But should be accessible though. Now with a downweight hit, Ulsrud's got a chance to move that red one and maybe hit and roll behind his own yellow.
Hakk der, da. Det er mye. Jeg tror såpass må jeg ha. Prøve å rulle og sånt.
That's why I didn't really like that shot. That yellow one is still a bother up there.
Tror jeg, altså. Jeg tror det er litt småtrykk her. Jeg var sikker på nesten eller halvveis, så ser det var risk for at han skulle gå i sentergården når han treffer linja der. Ja. Takk. Ja, dette er bra spill. Rent! 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 Ja! Ja, for rull! Hard! Hard!
Plus guard, now he'd like the roll. And there you go. And now that center guard causing all sorts of trouble for the Italian team. Great shot there from Thomas Ulsrud. 2014 world champion, 2015 runner-up. Six world championship medals in total, and a score of European world championship medals or European championship medals. Good shot here, but this will Ulsrud now being able to draw behind that guard again will force Ulsrud into a draw to take one.
Ja, hvis vi klarer det kan være obs på, at idet han øyeblikket kan passere senter, så vil han curle forholdsvis bra, tror jeg. Altså. Ja. Så vi vil egentlig ha det vi ser etter høyt 14-tall. Ja, det er fin sig her, altså, så tørre å... Ja, selvfølgelig.
Ulsrud looking for a nice draw here to bury behind that red one. At least get enough separation so that there's no double. That's looking very good. Well, that will force Ulsrud to draw to the forefoot. Take his point and give up the hammer.
Linea buona, T-line.
Tira quella buona, T-line.
Linea buona, T-line.
Hard.
Deve essere T-line.
Vai a bomba. Senza paura. Hard. Vai a bomba. Hard. Tira quella buona, Hard.
Okay.
Nicely done. Score of 1 for Retornaz here in the third.
Bravo giocare bene. Bravi sweepers.
Means the Italians take a 4-2 lead after 3 ends of play here at the Baden Masters in Switzerland.
Forziamo uno. No, da 1 da 3. Forziamo, dai. Tieni lì.
Un tiro. Dopo l'ha fatto il tiraccio, bello per tutti. E beh.
4.
Tanta la maestra, 3.
Linea buona.
3, 4, 1.
4. 4-2. Linea buona.
So Retornaz and his Italian crew 4-2 lead over Thomas Ulsrud. Been pretty solid play by the Italians. A couple little mistakes here and there. One open miss in the second end to cost them 2 points, and tactically maybe could have played a little different in the third. Not to have been forced into that one. Still in control of this game. Ulsrud once again throws up a corner guard.
Due più.
Solo passare. Oh.
It's a busy weekend on the World Curling Tour schedule. Baden Masters here. Canadians mixed doubles from Winnipeg starting now. There'll be lots of streaming from there too. Just go to the YouTube channel, Curling Champions Tour. You'll be able to see the schedule for both Baden Masters and be able to pick up the Canadians mixed doubles games. Talon Challengers on. First time in Talon. And men are playing Challenger Series, which is just a level below the Masters. Welcome Tallinn, Estonia to our tour schedule. And you got the two cells, men's and women's Oakville Tankard going on in Oakville, Ontario. And junior under 21 event in Oakville. They're in Ottawa being played this weekend also. Busy schedule on the tour. There'll be lots of events we'll be covering over the season. Television.
Era buona. Era giocata bene.
Håvard hadde der! Får bitte litt til, men tar for mye, så blir den stående i senterlinja. Kan aldri være på den siden av senter. Da var den helt rett. Jepp. Hold i gang, Håvard. Linja er bra. Ren. Plass. Strøke linje. Plass. Plass.
Trying to draw behind that corner guard.
Plass. Torge, vær klar på slutten. Vær klar. Foran 10 om du kan. Ja, plukker! Kom igjen da!
Very good.
Hard! Hard, 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 hard!
And that looks like it might have picked something. It just stopped.
Rosso.
Got a little bit of debris because it just came to a screeching halt, and it's not shot. Unfortunate there for the Norwegians. That was Rock was looking really good right till the end. That happens sometimes. A little bit of debris on the ice somewhere from a player or from something.
Linea buona, eh? 4-2.
This will give the opportunity for the Italians to try and draw around the center guard. Put on a steal attempt. This has got a lot of room though. It looks a little warm. Much too long.
Myk her! Vi får telling for dem! Må nesten drepe dem! Myk her. Det går helt rett, Sva. Myk her. Nok til å drepe den. Ren. Easy, easy. Ren. Vekk, 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 vekk. Torger, 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 kom igjen da. Kom igjen da. Kom igjen, 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 kom igjen.
Didn't get the roll he was looking for.
Ja, det er på nå. Sette. No, non esagerato lì. Sì. 7, beh, se la vende un po', non è male. Pronto a tirarla giù alla fine.
Retornaz trying to follow this down the same route that Ulsrud just took, but he'd like to get the inside roll behind his guard a little bit, a little more coverage.
Rama, tira giù. Tira giù dall'altro.
Decided to try and roll it the other way. Just a little too heavy, maybe.
Håvard kan få til å falle her, hvis han vil, ok? Vant! Hæ? Svasen gikk spikrakt. Opp til deg. Det er den farten du vil. Vant! Stol på deg. Håvard kan få til å falle. Rent! 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 Nære! Wow! Sva! Hard, Sva! Hardere, du får tak i den! Du får tak i den! Kom igjen!
Didn't quite get enough roll in that. It's still fairly open. A little quieter weight to try and get that roll in behind. This looks like might have a roll. No, straight on the nose.
Yeah.
Så lenge du ikke er over linja, så skjer det ingenting. Hack!
Should be able to get at it with a hack weight.
Piena bumper. Piena bumper. Mi sa di sì. Non lo guardato. Oh! 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 Vai Rama, tira giù. Oh.
Just scoots past the back one. Fortunate he didn't hit that. Take it out.
No, la finita.
Tørre rulle langt, da! Bedre rulle i hvert fall senter, eller? Ja. Bedre rulle helt bort dit! Ja, 15. Det er akkurat der ute vi kan køle, men jeg tror ikke vi køler der, altså. Jeg tror det hvis vi drar der, tror du kan få tak i alt da? Vil dere heller dra? Ja. Jeg bare tenker på sånn, vi har jo prøvd på trening, og det er jo å se hvor jævlig alt det er, kanskje vi skulle dratt. Jeg ruller langt eller bak der? Ja, ok. Prøv å sette den her bra med 15, så får dere styre i resten.
Ulsrud looking for a hit and roll here.
Finally
try and get one behind that guard. Looking really nice. Finally get the roll. Was it roll enough? Well played and good cover there. The shot he's been looking for all end.
Per altri tiri, mettersi al secondo, che fa sta voi. Non è ma
provarlo alla fine. Se la zappanchi con la stessa velocità dovresti fermarne.
Sì. Però devi andare sopra, sicuro.
Tranquillo.
Vabbè.
Ok. Dite.
Siamo anche nel complimento di voler andare a punti pieni, nel 90% dei casi lo fai una volta di la tua, giusto?
No, con la velocità di prima no. Che lì si... Sì. No, è uguale a prima.
I'd like to pick this out and keep his own shooter around. Make sure he's laying second shot. Make sure he gets past the guard. It's looking pretty good. Now he needs to get enough of this to move it out and hang around.
Go. Hard.
He needed to curl a little more at the end. Ulsrud an opportunity here, maybe if he can get at that red one to make 2. And we see here with an in-turn, should be able to get to that.
Jeg tror vi heller kan holde den enn å få curl da. Heller holde den enn å få, altså der og hack da. Satser på at det holder.
In-turn, come down that red one, just tap it, has to tap it back a couple of inches. Keep his own and play, make 2 that way.
Hack der. Han var på gang. Ja. Ja, det er jo det. Man prøver å være enige om at vi... Ja, prøver. Hæ? Ja, prøver. Jeg tror det er fin...
A bit of a new line here, that's not quite 100% sure. A little bit of guesswork. Got 2 strong sweepers there though. Put it down, hit the broom, play the weight he wanted. Called it right away.
Kommer til å kølle opp hard! Hardere! Hardere!
Big enough to hold it. Yeah, they're past the guard. And it's a perfect shot. Score of 2. Thomas Ulsrud. Great shot here in the 4th to tie the game at 4 each. And we're at the halfway point in this game. All tied up. Baden Masters from Switzerland.
Punto?
Sì.
Sì, può essere un'opzione. Può essere un'opzione che la 2 mani facile da fare.
Riuscirà a tenere la mano.
Mi piace? O non tanto?
Sì. Perché tanto meglio pelo.
Appunto.
Sì.
E lo mette la centrale.
Dopo.
E lo lì snardente.
Per non essere forzati a uno, per quello sì.
Un cam soft allora puoi fare.
After 4 ends of play, all tied up 4 apiece. What was a 3-0 lead in the first end has now come all the way down to the last 4 ends.
Ja, 2 greit. 2 bra.
Retornaz maintaining the hammer.
Splitte senter. Linja bra. Torger inn. Hold i gang. Kom igjen, få helt ned til kosten. Kom igjen, gutter. Kom igjen nå. Kom igjen. Jobb. Kom igjen. Litt til.
Ulsrud methodically leading his team back to a tied game after giving up that 3 in the first end. Outscoring the Italians 4-1 in those last 3 ends. Italians will need to regroup now and try score 2 of their own here.
4-2. T-line.
Linea spazio.
T-line.
Linea buona.
T-line.
Buona linea.
T-line. 5-1.
No, neanche a toccarla.
Ok. Ti ricordi qua prima che siamo andati?
Nicely played.
Mest naturlig å gå innan.
So in the other games we've got Stali versus Costa on sheet 1. Team Staley, Swiss team. And Costa, of course, from Finland. Costa's up 3-1 after 4 ends of play. Arkhipov against Schwaller. Schwaller undefeated in his group, but is down 4-1 after 4 ends of play in that game against Arkhipov. And Hess against Von Dorp. Hess is up 3-1 after 5 ends of play against the young Dutch team.
Secondo me lì è un pellettino più lento. Secondo me. Esatto. Sì, ancora più. Sì, sì, Momo. 4-2!
Linea buona! Sicura freeze qua! Sicura dentro! Yep!
Get lots of draws around that center guard. Perfectly in line with it.
Helst her. Han er 15 på den. Den går en coast to coast. Håvard sin hadde 14,5 på.
Ulsrud would like to steal in this end or force the Italians into one.
Håvard hadde der. For noe sånt.
So he's quite happy playing in the middle.
Til linje. 7 er for langt. Og da. Linje er bra. Bare 6. Linje. Linje. Hard linje. Wow, 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 hvis den er lang. Wow, wow, limen på, ingen bounce. Okay.
It's the hair too long. Really get on the inside of that. He might be able to move both those yellow ones.
Non è male toccarla. Gioca a 7.
Option here maybe to roll away would be better. He's trying to get some rocks into play. Needs to score 2.
Board! Board! Yeah!
That's well played.
Non è male così, no?
Ulsrud would like to draw the game back to the middle again. Doesn't like those rocks on the outside. Like to hit and roll, cross, stay in the middle, or roll closer to that red one on the left. Maybe have an opportunity to double something out later.
Med en 8 så er jo den I teorien her.
A lot of the play being dictated by that center guard that's up, which is for an advantage for the Norwegians, that center guard right now.
Håvard.
Gives Christopher Swa. Hit and roll on the red one.
Ren. Nære. Nære. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Egen. Alt du har, Håvard. Alt du har. Hardere. Kom igjen.
Doesn't get enough roll. Doesn't leave it in a very good position. He did more.
Jævlig bra satt. Faen, jeg er sikker på den som køller.
Devi tirare bello abbondante perché è un po' sotto questa. Tre
See her
quarti.
can easily get on the inside of that yellow. Maybe come across and push that other one yellow out of the forefoot. Oof. Sweeping it. Gets one, just gets a piece of the other yellow. And out the back. It's still in play, but it's not counting.
Ja.
Did move it enough to
Det er toeren. Ja.
have those two red ones counting 1 and 2, I think. I'm not sure if that
Jo.
top red one is better than the yellow one. Well, it looks like the yellow one's second shot.
Det er toeren.
Yep. Harvard taking another look at it. I think that yellow one is second shot.
Så lenge du gjør med litt innside. 5-6. T-line er i grensen. Gutter, T-line er i grensen av blant dobbelen er der, ikke sant? Ja. 5-6. Ja, men vi har ikke noe ansvar. Ja. Kanskje. Den er i grenseland. Det her er et jævlig mye vanskeligere slag.
Big team meeting here.
Jeg fordrer at du gjør den ganske perfekt. Da.
Unfortunately, my Norwegian isn't that good.
Ja da, men...
So he's decided to split the rings, get a second shot in there, sit 2 and 3.
Ja, linja er fin.
Maybe end up shot with this.
Ren, plass.
Italians do have the hammer.
Plass. Jep. Hard. Hardere.
This is going sideways, this rock.
Kom igjen da. Hardere.
Just got there.
Perché che sarà da questo? Se noi fa piena, lui è costretto a venire qui.
Noi adesso?
Sulla fin piena.
Ah, sì. Giocano 7.
Piena?
7.
Sì, per piena.
That's not the worst thing that could happen. The Italians do have the last rock, so they're actually not. That center guard is better to be gone for them. Still lying shot.
Gjør han dobbelt, hvor gjør den? Prøv å slå der. Jeg liker kanskje hack, mann. Hæ? Jeg vet hva du sier, ja. Jeg vil tro noe sånt med hack. Eller vann. Greit å bli liggende.
Ulsrud just trying to figure out what kind of weight Torger wants to play here on this takeout. Trying to remove that red rock. Sit 3 after this. Try not to set up a double.
Yep. Hard! Hard over! Hardere! Hardere over!
Sweeping to keep it straight.
Hard, 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 hard!
Just barely gets past their own. There's a double attempt that way over the red.
E così? No, vabbè, guarda.
Questa sì.
Ci parla fina però.
Sì, un quarto.
It's not that difficult to show. I kind of like that double.
Preferisces?
Trying to hit their own red onto the yellow one. And then with the shooter, drive over and maybe get one of the other yellow ones on the left. Just wondering if there's a chance of a triple here if he hits it right. That red one's going to come off the yellow one and drive over into that pack too. So an interesting shot here.
Whoa! 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 Yep! Whoa! 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 No, 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 no. Non è male, eh? Yep! 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 Okay.
That worked out well. Sitting 2. Could have worked out a little bit better though. There's still a double there. Needed to curl a little bit more to get more action off that.
Sì, era simile a quel che... Sì, circa era questo dobbiamo fare. Sì, se lascia poi un po' più pieno restava in davanti all'altra, ma...
Du hadde noe sånt.
But with that center guard gone, the Italians are certainly not in a bad position now. Ulsrud just trying to keep them down to not scoring more than 1. Schwaller steals 3 in the 5th end to tie up the game after 5 ends of play against Arkhipov. Another 2 for Kausta in the 5th to take a commanding 5-1 lead over Staley in sheet 1. And Van Dorp scores 2 in the 6th to tie that game up against Hess from Switzerland, 3 apiece. And Ulsrud here looking for a hit and roll.
Hard!
Wants some separation between his rock. Great shot. Thomas is certainly getting those rolls. He's calling.
L'altra.
Another really fine shot.
Gira come ti così.
Sì, ma va che non aveva niente. Quasi
That's perfect.
no?
Piena, sì, non è malvagio.
Piena non è male, cioè non è top piena, volevo dire.
No. Va bene, così. Secondo me così non è male.
Così Daria.
Sì. Sì, tre quarti interna.
Normale Giughe?
Sì.
Even if Mozana raises this straight back, Ulsrud's got a double.
Sì, verso di te, così.
Probably lie two. And that would force the Italians to take one. That's kind of been the game plan for Ulsrud all along. So great hit and roll there for Thomas Ulsrud.
Oh, oh. Occhio!
No, no!
Sì! Oh!
Yep! Wow! Wow!
Occhio!
Wow! Wow!
Rama rolle là, Rama.
Rama!
Ok.
That's a good shot, but straight back double. Lay there.
Jeg var redd for å floate inn, så da vil du nesten tørre å ta noe sånt, tror jeg. Sånn som gutta får. Jeg tror hår høyt da, så sitter han der, da tåler det å være hår lavt også. Jeg tror vi skal ha noe tørre å ha noe sånt da, Dugger. Jeg vet ikke, jeg tror jeg er bare livredd for å floate den litt da, og inn. Ja. Ja. Det var litt mindre enn, jeg var nesten, litt på den siden av senterlinjen, det var litt mindre enn, sånn som at du floater litt, enda litt mindre. Enda litt. Ja, jeg var redd for at den skal floate da, du ser det her legget der, ikke sant, det er, kjappen er jo helt, eller hår lavt, ikke sant, men hår høyt. Jeg tror innan for meg, altså. Jeg vet ikke, jeg bare tror det. Du ser jo i forhold til linja da, der. Han skal, ikke sant, skal ikke slippe linja med mye da. Du ser jo linja der hvor du skal treffe. Prøv å spille en kontrollert pil der. Nei, jeg har tatt is for å sette den ordentlig. Så at du skal, går det rett der nå, så blir det fint.
Ulsrud wants to double these out, keep his shooter in play, and force Mozaner to a draw. His last rock. Oh, jams, doesn't get it. Break for the Italians. Draw to the fully 8 foot for two. Everything went the way Ulsrud wanted it. Just didn't quite execute with his last. And now Mozaner has a chance to take that 2-point lead again here after 5 ends of play. Last rock needs full 8 foot.
Line. Linea buona. Sì, linea.
Tira linea.
Sweet to get past that yellow one out front.
Hard.
This is really moving.
Tira.
Oh no. Throw it away. Does he have enough to come off it? No, he doesn't. Oh, break for, well, no. Break for the Norwegians. Just come up short on that, or didn't take enough ice. So it's only 1 for the Italians instead of 2. And after all that, tactics for the Norwegians did go, but only because of a mistake. And after 5 ends of play, 5-4 for Retornaz over
Det må vi bare føle på.
Ulsrud
Jeg synes jeg sa det.
here in Baden.
È la sesta man.
No, ma lo stesso. Pensavo di ogni tanto non arrivare mai, guarda. Ma sono sicuro 100%. Due più tre.
Sixth end here at the Baden Masters. CCT World Curling Tour coverage.
Linea buona sempre.
And we're highlighting this Group A draw. Retornaz versus Ulsrud. And after a big 3-point lead in the first end, Ulsrud came up short on a draw. The veteran team of Thomas Ulsrud and his Norwegian players worked their way back in the game and are playing the scoreboard. Take two, give up one, take two, give up one. And if they make two here, it will be difficult for the Italians to win. So Italians will have to go for steal probably here. Certainly don't want to give up more than one, or it'll be really tough for them.
13-6 på dem, urørt.
So for those of you who have noticed, CCT and World Curling Tour are now merged. They're one and the same organization.
Così?
Over time, all the events will be rebranded to World Curling Tour.
Stai qua?
CCT is the holding company. And headquarters here in Switzerland with offices in Ontario and soon to open offices in China.
4-2.
4-3. La linea è buona. Linea molto buona.
4-2 T-line.
4-3 no T-line, eh? No, allora no.
No, 5-1.
No, niente allora, niente.
So a good start again here by the Leeds. Center guard up. Playing in the 4-foot.
Helt lik linje. Sneppet tightere på linje. Rent. Wow. Rent. Hvor lang? Rent. Japp, Rolling. Wow.
Very nicely done. Harvard Pedersen. Good lineup on those rocks. Dislodges that red one from in front of that yellow one. That was important too. So really tough to get in there now. somehow freeze to the top yellow one if possible.
3, molto buona, 4-3. 3. Tira! Tira ancora, tira che la greve. Vai, ancora, go, di più.
Snakke sammen i verste fall, så er ikke det krise, men jeg tror det nesten er bedre helt opp på nesa av den. Ja, det er kanskje vi skal spille den. Fryse her i. Jeg tror det er bedre, altså.
Question is where to put the next yellow one. Probably in the front there would be all right. You gotta like the line the way those are lined up. I think you want to disturb them. And playing on that back red one might not turn out very well. Just a freeze to the top yellow one. That's a good position to be in. That red one at the back is probably not going to be there all end. First saw.
Strøke linje. Linje er bra. Hvor lang er vi? Plass. Over. Gjerne køle. Hvor lange? Køle mest. Tåler ikke bounce.
Doesn't want to bounce, just wants to come up right to it. That's looking pretty nice. Really good.
Dove va?
Not sure if you can get both of them. Get the back yellow one, but I don't think he's going to be able to get two of them.
È vero che è solo uno so, però le tante queste. Poi messe così.
He's got to hit the front one fairly thin. Drive it to the left.
Questo resta, però
should be able to drag that yellow one across the top of the back yellow one.
Non so, c'è bisogno pelare.
Si gioca una guardia, no? Chi?
Vuole essere un'opzione?
E lo che fa? Il taverge?
You might be able to get both. It's to hit the left half of that top yellow one really hard. And drive it to the right. That'll drag that second one a little to the back and to the right. That might cross over the yellow. Could split both of those off.
La vedi qua?
I think he's going to have to make a play on those. Don't leave them there. I don't want to put anything behind them.
Sì, che è un po' di drag che la vedrà, però. Dai. Sì.
Fire a rocket at it. Should be able to get two of them. Has he got any part of it? Yes. Oh, hit it too thin. You see the drag effect there. He just hit it too thin. It drove it right to the right. Needs to get more of it to get that back one. That didn't quite work out for him. got a little white on it.
Da er det risk. Her. Slår den, så slår den ned mot den.
Ulsrud really likes that yellow one where it's sitting on the
Like
button. He would take a play at that red one. He's probably going to move it off the
Stopper du her,
button.
så er det fløte det også.
So I'll put another one in front of it. He could play the same rock he just played, try to get a little more to the inside of that yellow one. Change the angle on that a bit. He's going to opt for the in-turn draw. Come around from the other side.
Full 8.
Get behind that red one.
Ja, da kan vi gå litt. Full 8, bite 4. Plass. 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 Vekk, Håvard. Vekk. Ingen linje. Nei, vekk. Vekk. Ja, nå må du gå, Torger. Hjemme innsida. Japp, hjemme innsida. Wow.
It's a little bit wide.
Okay.
Weight was all right.
Sì, quei che giocavo che prima.
Sì, staffa, prende più. Che piena non è male.
Ja, jævlig fin sats for. Fikk faen ikke bunnen.
Interna grafone.
Vabbè, piena.
Ja, det er det jeg mener. Altså, hvorfor vil Håvard hele tiden?
Staffa.
Det er ikke negge, sorry. Men jeg mener det. Men negge det liksom bytter fra 2 meter over hogg, da. Ja, men det sier jeg jo. Ja. Ok.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Okay.
That was a pretty good shot. Sitting in a good position there.
Secondi?
Vi ser ikke nå.
No, sì, scusa, te.
No, non credo. No, guarda. Pella inizia qua, non mi
Det er ikke noe hyggelig. Halvtreff er skyte. Det er ikke bra. Det må være treff det du ser. Ja. Hæ? Hva liker du? Treffer du 2/3, så går det akkurat. Ikke sant? Ja, du får dyttet, men du må liksom hjelpe ikke noe særlig å dytte den dit da, for ja, men da slår han og så, ja, ok, kanskje begge ikke går da, men ja. Ja, du må tørre å spille 8, tror jeg. 8-9. 8. Ja. 8-9. Dytt den etter her. Frys.
Deve passare bene, passare la mezzatina.
Devo fare un cancestello.
Til linje. Plass. Plass. Nære. Håvard inn. Håvard inn. Håvard inn, Kølle. Kølle. Håvard inn. Håvard inn. Japp, Håvard har den! Japp.
Really nicely done. Tap back. Ulsrud needs to make 2 here, though. One is not enough.
Bra spill.
Really nice shot. Good control weight. That red one on the right-hand side that's sitting second is has no backing, so it's easily sprung. Retornaz would like to move that red one, get it closer to that yellow one in the center. Ideally corner freeze it.
No, secondo 19.
For ikke sant, du kommer til å bounce ut med shooteren, og den kommer til å miste shotten vår.
Mettiamo un 5-3.
Vi vurderer også vi skal få det. Får glemt å spinne av, da. Samme etappen. I verste fall så dør du i den. Tør å spille nesten litt mer fart også. Det er ikke sikkert det er krise, altså. Samme fart og så holde litt i gang, da døde noe jævlig innpå her på slutten. Hæ?
Yep. Trying to bump this back again, I think. That was good enough to make it second. This is not looking good for the Italians. You get this all wrong, you'll be giving up more than just 2.
Quale? Sì, ma non ce la fai? Per me la vedi fino qua? Non saria male per quello.
Might be able to drive that red one back into the yellow. Certainly the ones on the right don't help much.
L'abbiamo qui, secondo me batte su quella lì, io no prima.
There's 2 more rocks to go. He's got to do something here to give himself a chance. So right now he's looking at giving up 2 or 3 even.
A fine podria stare per quello.
So looking at how far you get past that. Don't think he can get to the inside or to the face of that red rock. That guard is in the way up front. Maybe we can see the guard up the front a little bit. See that guard up in the center line is covering the inside of that red rock, so can't really drive it back. He's going to try and raise that third red rock on the left side, trying to raise the third one in a little closer. Make sure he doesn't give up more than 2. If he gives up 2, he's only down 1. That's not the end of the world, but he doesn't want to give up 3. That would be difficult to come back on.
ITA! Hard! ITA! ITA! Hard! Hard! ITA! Whoa!
Past that. That's a pretty good shot. Italian's now sitting shot. Norwegian second, that shot, that red one. One in the back, second. And third, the top.
Hva lettest? Doble? Da det vel sjans. For du får kontakt med rød, så tror jeg vi kan fort drepe egen slott da.
So how to remove that red one without messing up that pack. Only red rocks there to play off of. That was a really good shot from the Italians. Might have got him out of a jam.
Jeg er redd for at jeg ikke får nok curl der. Ja, det var litt mer fart enn her, Torger. Men får vi dyttet det ned her? Jeg tror vi må spille den her, Torger.
Couple angles to look at here. He doesn't really want to drive that red one where Torger just had his broom into that pack. Might not come out very well. Just looking at that to double it out.
Kommer til å floate her. Kommer til å floate. Tror jeg.
Just doesn't want to get on the outside of it.
Spiller på 2/3. Prøver å ta den. Jeg synes vi skal prøve å ta den sånn.
Just off the center enough, that red one, to drive it over and pick out the back red one. If he gets outside of it a bit, he could be in trouble.
Jævlig fint slag han har gjort da. Satser på at den floater her var.
Pretty straight ice here with this kind of weight.
Ja, jeg tror vi gjør det, faktisk. Jeg husker vi gikk her med vanter og sånn.
Not a lot of
det der
room.
Pil. Nei.
Throw peel weight. So it should run really straight for him.
Yep. Hard! Whoa!
Oh, I guess it just... Pretty good shot. Let's get that out. See it again.
su questa lo può fare.
Gets it a little bit full, but he's fortunate not to get any less of it.
Se ne fai non lo fa più niente.
Ma se ti viene proprio qua per giocarlo qua. Così.
Secondo me questa lo va per 3, la rapina.
Ma è questa?
Ah ok, sì no, bisogna mangiare per forza qui.
Sì, ma dico anche se non è proprio scondù.
No,
So
top,
it looks like the Norwegians are sitting 1 and 3. And that
Però la roba è che se vieni in kick la sa magari anche annisi 2. No, perché fa
that shot, the second shot on the left is quite exposed.
Sì, no, se la linea comunque per giocare qui è top.
Ah, da
There's
stare per
nothing
sopra.
guarding it, so it looks like they want to try and get a second one in here.
Se mostra solo line la doppia non la va più perché la gara per sotto la spende su. No, questa è qua. Sì,
La giocavamo per qua, 4-2. Metà nel blu almeno.
Sì, da mangiare.
Da mangiare questo.
Sei sicuro?
Try and get a second shot in there, out count that top yellow one. Not set up any kind of
I think your third shot.
double attempt. And maybe only give up one. Need to be covered a little bit. So it's yellow one, and then it's the red one on the left at second. Third shot being that yellow one on top. So Mazaner just trying to draw in there, get a sit second and third, and hope that Ulsrud can't get both of them out. We're coming off the front.
Bedre enn den, så du kan pile av den for 2. Er det verdt å få, klarer du jammen for 3? Er det verdt å prøve?
Harvard get out of the way, we
Klarer
could
du
see
prøve
that.
for 3?
I think that red rock's fairly exposed. You come down to the face of it, just
Ja, men lesen.
pick it out and maybe make 2, possibly 3.
Jeg tror det blir vanskelig. Hvordan får vi mer enn 2? Klarer vi å få 3?
The Lions had the right weight, just didn't have enough ice on their last shot. I think they're looking at how can they get to that red one.
Så vi spiller der og vanlig take, jeg.
I think you can get to the face of it. Certainly knock it out, make 2, which wouldn't be too bad. Get a little to the inside, you might make 3.
Jeg ser mye, altså.
Because he doesn't want to get too much to the inside. It'll come off that back yellow one and roll spin back in, and he'll only make 1 that way. So I think he just wants to pick it out to the right and count those 2 yellow ones that are top of the forefoot. Probably about the only option. Don't see much of anything else. Hit that red one on the right-hand side. Drive it out the back. He'll roll away with a shooter, but he'll still count the 2 top ones on the yellow.
Nå tror jeg nesten vi må prøve, Torgeir, treffe liksom, da må vi treffe 85-90% av steinen med backline bare. Da kan du ikke spille, hvis du først skal prøve det.
Retornaz up by a score of 5-4.
Men om du spiller hack, så har du ikke sjans til å få 3.
Score of 2 would give Ulsrud the lead.
Den skal bite bedre enn den. Så ikke sant?
Could he be giving up the hammer? But they've been outscoring the Italians here, 2-1, 2-1, and a possible 2 here.
Hva tror vi der da? Det floater, jeg tror ikke.
I think he's just going to pick it clean.
Jeg tror du kan backe-svar hvis det trengs. Så si fra. Easy, easy, easy! Vekk! Ren!
Just needs to get about a
Hard!
third of it.
Hardere! Hardere, Svan! Hardere!
Oh, he wrecks on his own. Only picks up the one. Well, tie game after 6.
No, ma la mia mi sono via all'inizio non appariva male.
No, non mi pareva male.
Score of 1 here for
Come che l'era però.
Ulsrud in the 6th, and that ties up the game 5 apiece. The Italians will take the hammer into the 7th. And we're back. 7th end, all tied up, 5 apiece. Retornaz has the hammer. And it's already 8:45. This game's been an interesting game, but a little bit slow moving. Predict that the next game, Ottinger and Lindstrom, will be a late start. That was supposed to start in about 15 minutes, but I don't think we're going to make that. No time clocks here, and unfortunately these teams, 2 teams have been playing a little bit slow. They've been playing complicated, but they've also a little bit on the slow side.
Vai. Tira che buona, tira! Ancora, finché ce n'è. Vai Mo, aumenta. Dai Omar. Bravi. Brava.
So the Italians be happy to blank this end, keep it open, keep the hammer go into the last end. Ulsrud, he's going to try and force the Italians to take one and then get the hammer back going into the last end. So 2 very long guards out there. Good separation on them.
No? Linea.
No, ma che buona 4-2.
Linea. Sì, linea.
5.
Sì, linea.
4-1, 4-2.
Tira linea.
T-line, almeno T-line.
No.
Solo linea.
Linea buona.
T-line.
Se ne rischio linea, Però se roncan va bene lo stesso.
Oof. Just gets back past that guard. Onto the button. It almost came out the other side.
Øyre droppa inn. Gjerne på linje. Gjerne på linje. Linje er bra nå. Hvor lang er vi? Ok. Plass. Plass. Wow. Nå har vi linje, Håvard. Ikke bounce. Ikke bounce. Bra. 14-4. Bra, Sva. Bra, Kosta.
Great shot from
Con quella vicina.
Christopher Sva.
Doppio. No,
Sei.
vecchio, sono altissime.
Backline, più piena possibile.
Sì. Se prendi quella 3 va bene, ero lì dentro,
Se tocchiamo lì,
No, 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 sicuro no.
come? Mi piace 10. Sì, no, dico, se tocchiamo la guardia.
Ah! Backline!
Oh, linea O.
Oh, backline!
No, this is gonna. Looks like it's gonna take the back guard. No, it's coming past it.
No. Ho capito, io le due guardie. Calmo. Sì, se era un cane rolandese, va bene. No, sicuro no, con le guarda verde, magari. Ma sono distanti.
No, essere del genere io so quella di
Esatto, sì. No, vabbè, comunque.
Hold der i sted. Ja, linje. Linje. Hard linje. Hard linje, gutter. Ren. Japp. Ren. Wow. Japp. Altså. Det er nesten ikke noe å få til, tror jeg.
Che fente? Ti appunti?
No, doppio guardia.
Qua non è male.
Che la gamma facile ero lì davanti, no?
Come?
Sulla prima.
Well, I think it's decision time here for the Italians. Do they try and keep it clean and blank the end, or do they go for more points? Right now they're getting into a right mess here in the middle.
O lì, e questo.
D-line.
Gonna draw another one in.
Non è... Sì.
Di più? Doppia.
Buono! T-line! T-line!
Oh, linea buona.
T-line!
Pronti, se, linea.
5-2! 5-2!
Linea. Vai! Tira. Oh.
Godt tappe litt da, så han sitter 2, men da kan det litt tidlig å bry seg om. Fryse der, du. Køller opp her.
Ulsrud just happy to keep playing this game, as long as he doesn't give up more than one.
Ja, men det var lang da. Jeg hadde 13-8 på han. Ja, glatt og fint. 14.
Because he doesn't want to steal just one either.
Japp. Hold den ute der. Linje er bra. Strøke linje. Wow, vi stalte. Wow. Rent. Wow. Strøke linje. Strøke linje, hva? fremdeles trøbbel for den der.
No, sì. Meglio ancora forse.
Trying to pick that out. Drive it back. Maybe pick up the back yellow one. So Retornaz.
Oh, hey! Hi! Hi! Hi!
Needs to get about a quarter of that yellow one. Oh, picks off the red one, and that's all right, I think. Takes away some of the backing.
Jeg tror rett og slett du må offre shooteren, bare slå, stikke den bak der og rulle med shooter. Hæ?
Ulsrud working with those two guards out front.
Jeg bare gir det oss. Ja. Ja da, det er litt for tidlig, men det er ikke så mange steiner heller, men... Ok.
Se ferma lì da quella banda lì, noi questo c'è proprio. Poi dipende come gara sta liata, non è che
Den forrige er sikkert glattere der ute, men den forrige var en nier. Den er sikkert glattere der ute da. Her skal vi bare bite 8 fot. Helt ned på frys. Strøke linje.
He's just trying to freeze down to the top of his own yellow one. Not sure if he's trying to move them. I don't think so with this kind of weight.
Det er for langt. Plass, køl om vi kan. Køle!
He's trying to draw, freeze to the yellow one.
Hardt og fordel for dem. Helt ned nå. Helt ned. Kom
Hoping to be able to drive them out later, that red one. I wanted it a little bit closer.
Finché vuoi, sfinda il bianco un pelle fu.
Sì, così va bene.
Nå kommer han til å prøve det gullet.
Giochiamo per portarla a T-line, basta toccare un po' di blu.
Retornaz now trying to draw in behind those yellow ones.
3-8.
Linea! Linea!
T-line!
Linea buona! T-line! Tira forte! Forte linea! Forte! Molto buona linea!
Tira Rama!
Tira dentro! Tira! Spingi! Tira! Tira! Che buona! Tira! Ancora! Hard!
Just coming up short.
Okay.
Well, now there might be a chance to remove those two reds. Just come down and drive into the nose of that yellow one.
Vi vil egentlig kvitte oss med den der. Jo, hvis du slår litt hardt der så.
Straight back. Should make the two reds disappear that are in there.
Torgeir, jeg ser hele steinen, men det er kanskje litt guffent. I det øyeblikket jeg skjapper deg med masse fart, så kan den gule spinne ut igjen. Ja. 15. Ja, jeg er redd for at den tyter litt for langt ut med hardt, da. Omtrent kjapp, hår høyt. Altså, curl-messig her, så tror jeg det er der. Her curler det ikke mye. Vanlig. Det er vanlig opp, da. Da kan du krympe. Her curler det ikke mye. Ja, det er en bak 10. Spør Paul Galser hva han synes om Steiner bak 10. Ja. Nei. Ja, det tror jeg er... Kjapp eller hår høyt.
So a yellow into that pack. Yellow, yellow, 2 reds. Should go out the back.
Wow! Helt vekk! Følg med bak, Norger!
Only gets the one, needed to curl a little more. But the Norwegians are sitting 3 rocks. That needed to curl a bit more. I wanted to get on the inside of that to drive that other red one out.
Capì, ma se noi veniamo qua. Sì, no, un bel punto qua. Il ga rosso, rosso giallo ga, quel sì. Ah, sì, sì. Non la massa fácil. Podem anche darghe e il vendetta ponte lo finire. Però... E se noi bocciamo sulla rossa, il rosso giallo, vendetta ponte nuovo non fa niente.
Che però si gioca qui e lui la fa il piena, quella lì.
Sì, ma se lui deve giocare dentro. Anche se la morde mezza va bene.
Non mi piace perché lui la massa fácil.
Sì, la vera.
A me non mi dispiace, tra noi, la vera che la uno so, dopo se lo gioca qui noi dobbiamo spingere per fare uno.
Però dobbiamo avere anche la possibilità di farne 2 adesso.
Lo so, però, oddio, anche lì, bocce, tra noi, uno elo, per caso che fa qualcosa che...
Non è che mi non piace tanto, nel senso
no,
che...
lo so, però chi secondo me...
Il vende col secondo,
Secondo me che il demassa facile, chi anche chi... Perché chi basta che demo il fa attacca, chi è, dopo resta chi, non va neanche più... Noi che chi, qualcosa da muovere cambia sempre, dopo.
Se giocano noi... No, non fa niente.
No, so perché non torneremo mai quelli.
Mi giocherei a Ponte dopo la serie a giocare.
Non mi piace più tanto.
Cosa dite? Ponte? È vero che dopo il gai tiri qua, però se sei giusto qua.
So Italians have 2 more rocks to play.
Qua non è male, fa così.
No, quello la mezza chi sempre è facile.
Need to make more than one, so they need
Se però dopo
try and get 2
lui dice fa la
in
doppia
play
qua, ma
here.
resta shot lui.
Norwegians are sitting 3 at the moment.
No, non mi dispiace mica, però chi secondo me che la gioca chi, che la gioca chi e lo la chi, se la gioca chi, la chi mezza. È più
beh sì che è, però se però viene ski almeno e lo fa e sta fuori dai 4 piedi che va nel ponte, sui 4 piedi.
Sì.
Se noi giochiamo lì e lo mette dentro il secondo qua.
Sì, no, esatto. Qualcosa. Bene, però.
Mi arriveria.
Se noi arriviamo qui, dopo il fa sto tiro qui e resta qui.
They could play the in-turn draw. Mozaner seems to be indicating. I don't understand Italian, but that in-turn draw would be difficult to get at if he gets in behind. So they've decided for the takeout on the top yellow. That should leave the back yellow when counting.
Sì, si ferma lì sicuro. Però secondo me giocare il punto lì là di è troppo facile lui lì, perché basta che tocchi qualcosa.
Ma che le va in belle dritte qua, piuttosto in for le va.
Might have tossed that a little bit out. That's not what he wanted, obviously. Overthrew that. I think he might have still been thinking about playing the shot he wanted to play. Yeah, needed to.
Ja, den har vi.
Needed that kind of weight, but looked like he was a little wide, I guess. Now Ulsrud doesn't want to steal one. He either wants to steal two or give up one. Bit of a dilemma here for them. They're allowing shot.
Litt mer. Hæ?
So you're going to draw in turn draw, get to the top of the forefoot. Mozaner will have a tough shot for one.
Jeg tror det er her ute nå. Så skal vi utenfor der. Jeg tror det er ganske godt og fint her, ja. Altså. For her er den fineste isen, tror jeg da, men... Sånn som 14. Ja. Litt mer. Se dere da. Ja. Sånn som 14. Det har vært kjempebra.
Last rock here for Ulsrud in this end.
Hold ute der. Hold ute der.
Trying to take that
Hard!
foot draw away from
Hard!
Mozaner.
Hard! Hard! Hard, gutter! Hardere!
Needs to be in the forefoot.
Helt inn! Hard! Litt til! Kom igjen, kom igjen, kom igjen! Litt til! Jævlig bra kosta. Faen, hva trenger du der?
Curled a little too much. The weight is good. Just came over too
Jævlig bra,
much.
beste spotten. Bra.
But Mozaner's got a tough shot here. He's got to go out a little bit further than used to. And in the fresh pebble out here, it might run a little faster. So he's got to be careful. Doesn't want to overthrow it. Might just stay straight on him. If he throws it too heavy. Pebbles, of course, still fresh out here. Hasn't played too much out in this area.
Line, linea buona. Sicurati line, linea buona.
Linea buona. Linea buona, occhio che rallenta.
La linea è buona. T-line.
T-line.
Oh, linea, oh! Oh, non che linea, non che linea. Oh, corre anche, la corre.
And that's exactly what's happened. Just got out in that fresh pebble and just too long for him. Steal of three. Disappointing end there for the Italians. They were set up pretty good. You can see the sweepers weren't aware of that out there either because they were working it. Didn't need to. So with that steal of three, that gives Ulsrud an 8-5 lead. And this end should go a little bit quicker. We see the other games starting already. And of course our game will have a late start for the next draw. But Pettersson will just go into the front of the house. If it stops. It's a little bit long. I think that's where Thomas wants it.
We'll hurry up. We'll We'll try to hurry up. Oh, it's too late. Oh, sorry.
Certainly was an interesting game, but
Va giù.
decision making was a little bit slow.
Den sa kanskje litt, men den sa ikke jævlig mye. Det gikk kjøret ikke mye. Nei, den falt ikke.
Nå var det.
Due più.
Linea buona.
3-4-1. En dent.
Dent.
Yep. Hard. Hold over. Rent. Bra.
Var det. Ramate lassù, Ramate. Due!
Sì, linea. Sì, stai lassù. Oh, sono buoni. Vuoi tirarla dentro ormai?
È una merda. Dio del schifo di merda, di una puttana.
Ulsrud just want to remove those guards, keep nothing in play. 3-point lead. Should be fairly easy to take that home. Italians had a pretty good game throughout. And their fourth player having a few errors in the second and certainly in the seventh end. Cost them the game. Other than that, they were pretty consistent. Played a nice game. Probably a closer game than we expected. But of course, the routine and experience of the Ulsrud team certainly coming into play. Now it's just a matter of running Retornaz team out of rocks. I'll be doing the counting back there. Need 3 to tie. And there's only 4 rocks back there that are left. Oh, and a miss. Well, this game may go a little bit longer. And we'll have another game right after this, and that'll be Uttinger against
Linea buona! Linea buona!
Sotto! Deve essere sotto T.
5, 5! 5!
Lindstrom from Sweden.
5-1, tira giù, bomba.
3 games tomorrow we'll be showing.
Vai Rama, bomba.
At 10:30 Central European Time, and then at 1:45, and then again at 8 o'clock in the evening, quarterfinals will start. I'm sure we'll have some interesting matchups. The quarterfinal will be showing at 10:30 tomorrow. Chance to watch Latvia against Spain. That should be interesting. Smilga against Fez. 2 teams we don't usually get to see on any coverage. And then in the afternoon we'll have Fondorp against De Cruz. That should be a pretty good game. The Dutch not having a good day today, but they can play very well. And another take out there from the Norwegians. So now Retornaz getting down to his last 3 rocks. Then we'll have a semi-final at 9 o'clock on Sunday morning, and at 1:30 we'll have the final. 3 of the last 3 champions from the last 3 years are all here. Ulsrud, Edin, De Cruz. Now that rock is not in the house, so it'll be difficult to count that one. And I think we'll see one more rock, and then we'll probably see it shaking hands. They'll have to remove 2 or 3 Norwegian rocks and somehow roll in one of those rocks that are on top in order just to count 3. So this is just prolonging the agony.
Det 14 blankfart omtrent. Sneppet treigere enn det har vært, liksom. Jeg føler jeg lenger. Ute til Gunstoff. Ute til Gunstoff. Bra linje nå.
So with Ulsrud sitting 3 rocks here in the forefoot, and only having 2 rocks to play, it's difficult to see how they're going to make 3. They're going to have to do a triple knockout, or get rid of all 3 of these rocks, and then hope for a stick around, and then hope for a miss from Ulsrud.
Secondo me potete entrare con 3 e sentire il sensei.
So they're going to try this first. They're going to try and raise that red one into the house and roll the shooter in the house. Then hope for a miss, and then try a triple.
Sit. Oh, sit. Sit.
Stranger things have happened, but somehow I don't believe this. There's your 2 rocks in the house. Now Ulsrud's got to flash his shot, but I don't. And all he has to do is remove this 1 rock, and he's
out.
Game over.
Kant litt innpå. Spiller out, så holder det med kjapp på, tror jeg.
So this could be the last rock of the game.
å sette den bra, men her kan jo være litt køll her. Det var
So
litt køll på innan.
give Ulsrud 3 victories within his group, and will pretty well assure them a spot in the quarterfinals tomorrow, with only one more game left. They have a bye in the morning, and then they will play Hess in the afternoon. But with 3 victories already, and that's the game. Finally, over. It was a good game, quite interesting.
Good game and good luck.
Routine experience comes through at the end. Good show by the Italians, though. I like the new combination they have there. We'll see a little bit more of them, I'm sure, throughout the season. You might as well stay tuned, because after they do a quick job on the ice here, we will see Lindstrom against Oettinger from Switzerland. Hope you enjoyed this match. Baden Masters coverage continues in a few minutes with the next and last game of the day. And I'm going to go grab a quick coffee, and I'll be back.
Nei, da er ikke hvis det sier noe